Well, this next company, also an OTC
Yeah.
stock, but definitely a company many people have heard of before.
Yeah, this is actually one I've been watching for about a year now. It's Nintendo, and so many investors are familiar with it because they are consumers as well, and many are gamers as well. And so Nintendo for the Nintendo universe, the fun characters, Super Mario, Zelda, all that. So here's the thesis for owning the stock right now. Nintendo introduced the Switch about 7 years ago. I think it was 2018, 2019 in that time frame. They're due to launch a new version of the platform. The company has said that's going to start in March of 2025. So, if you're thinking like an investor, you want to say you want to get in on the stock before that gets launched because that's when the biggest gains in the stock are already going to be gone. So, if you believe that the company is going to hit that deadline, now would be a great time to be investing in the stock. It's got a current price of about $13. The analysts are saying it could go as high as $63. So this is a strong buy stock because people are believing that once that Switch platform is released, you're going to start seeing a lot of these people start upgrading the original Switch platform that they have. Yeah, and one more thing about Nintendo that I put in my article and I didn't want to forget to say here is it's kind of interesting because they're kind of doing what Marvel's doing. They're taking their characters and they're moving them into the cinematic universe. So you already saw Super Mario's movie. There's going to be a sequel to that, and there's also going to be other plans to do movies for other of the Nintendo characters.
Yeah, my kids love that movie. I've seen it many times, and then they want all of the characters that come
Right?
with it. They wanna dress up as Bowser for Halloween.
Right.
So, yeah, I see the profitability in that plan for sure. Let's talk a little bit more about other stocks, maybe some case studies that we've seen when there's so many companies that are dependent on a product launch. People get
Right.
excited for it, they wanna try it out. Do we ever see product launches flop and maybe not do quite as well as investors or analysts might be expecting?
You see them. I can't think of one just right off the top of my head. But yes, that's always the risk in stocks like this. The risk for Nintendo, I think, is not so much that the Switch platform is not going to be accepted by consumers. I think the risk might be that the launch gets delayed. I believe it's already been delayed by about 3 months. I think the original plan was to have it out for the holiday season this year, and they had to push that back. So there's always that risk that comes with it. But I think in the case of Nintendo, I don't think analysts have to be that, or investors don't have to be that worried about the platform not being accepted by consumers. From what I've been hearing, the gaming community is very, very interested in the new Switch platform coming out.
Well, and getting in on this stock at around that $13
Yeah.
mark, it sounds like a pretty good entry point for sure.